Very special beer today that has been released. This is from Victory Brewing Company out in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. We've done quite a few of their beers, and we've, of course, done Golden Monkey Triple Ale, Belgian Triple Ale, coming in at 9.5% alcohol by volume. This beer today, though, is called White Monkey. You might be like, well, what the heck? This is just looks like the same logo, except different color, which it basically is. This is the third of three kind of unique beers that Victory is trying. The first one was a beer called Red Thunder, which was Baltic Thunder aged in red wine barrels. That was released, I believe, back last fall. The second was a beer called Oak Horizontal, which was Old Horizontal taken in bourbon barrels. Was absolutely delicious. I had a chance to procure a bottle. Did not review it, though, and that definitely is my loss. I mean, I know there are a few bottle shops around that you can still get bottles of Oak Horizontal. Hopefully, I'll be able to pick another one up and maybe be able to review that one of these days for you. This one's the third of three. This is White Monkey, and as you may have guessed after the last two descriptions, this one is aged in white wine barrels. It's been aged for 3 months, as a matter of fact. Golden Monkey in white wine barrels, that is, from the Wente Vineyards of Livermore, California. So 3 months in those barrels, came out, and they bottled them limited edition, only 2,300 cases, I believe. And that sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. Very, very hard to find, especially a month after it got released. I believe it usually goes for about $8. When it first got released, White Monkey went for $8, that is. I got this one for $15 at a bottle shop, but I do know that it's around still for $8 in certain places if they still have it. So, word of the wise, if you're definitely in Pennsylvania, especially the eastern part of Pennsylvania, you might be able to check that out. I learned my lesson from last time. This was a corked bottle, so I opened it up before I did the review because there was a review I did a while ago with a corked bottle that I literally spent like 3 minutes, I believe, trying to get the cork off. Couldn't do it. Had to use a wine opener. Needless to say, I did the review later. We're going to pour this into a brandy snifter, and before we do that, I'm going to read the back here. This is Bill and Ron from Victory say, since his birth in 1997, our beloved Golden Monkey has remained playfully delightful and profoundly satisfying. His soul continues to glow with the wisdom of ages and inspired our own stroke of genius. Restless from his continuous journey to joy, we felt that some quiet time in American oak barrels that once matured white wine would further soothe this ale's silken soul. After his 3-month retreat, Golden Monkey emerged refreshed and invigorated with new character and flavor nuances that only make him more profound and possibly even more playful. So Golden Monkey going to be more playful, I guess, as we pour it into the snifter. And I'm not going to assume that it's going to go through any color shifts aged in those white wine barrels, as you see. Just basically that same Golden Monkey triple color. Basically, you know, actually, I'm trying to remember what Golden Monkey looked like, and I guess this is the color. Yeah, very orangey, with a nice fluffy head. Maybe this one has a bit of a thicker head than I remember from Golden Monkey, but I would have to go back, and it's been a while since I've had Golden Monkey, and it's been a while as well since we reviewed Golden Monkey. So it's a beautiful looking triple, as we'll get the aroma. Now this is where the difference can possibly come in, or hopefully will come in, with the aged in white wine barrels. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, this is a world of difference of a smell. With the Golden Monkey, you usually get the banana ester just hitting you right away. Usually very, very out there and just very deep kind of banana esters. This one, I'm getting white wine. That's exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting an aroma of... Wow. I'm getting an aroma of white wine overcoming the banana esters and the spiciness of the normal triple ale. I wasn't expecting it to be that profound, but it really is. The white wine really basically saturated this whole beer, which I'm sure was the goal, and they've achieved it at least as far as the aroma. So let's get the taste now of Victory White Monkey. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Same exact thing. It's the same thing. It's bitter. It's got that white wine taste to it, and it just seems that the wine has just prevailed way over the triple. I'm hardly getting any banana esters from this beer as far as the taste. Maybe a little kind of a burnt kind of sensation. Um, Maybe a little oakiness, I would say. Of course, the oak barrels were where the wine was aged, but definitely the oak kind of going in the back of the throat here. But this is a white wine bomb. It's unbelievable. Hard to give a. I've never had anything quite like this beer aged in white wine, and I literally thought before I was going to open this that it's going to taste like Golden Monkey. It's going to be a little different. I mean, Oak Horizontal was great beer. I thought it was spectacular, but it still did hold the characteristics of Old Horizontal. It just tasted like it was aged in bourbon barrels, which was the goal, I guess, of that. This one, man. Very little of a triple kind of taste to this beer as the white wine just overlaps everything else. So a very good beer to get one of, say you did, and then move on. I'm going to give Victory White Monkey a 7.5 out of 10.